Hi everyone. So today's topic is about the seamless AR content creation across the platform. Because last few days you probably attended in many sessions and you have heard about different great platforms, but one common thing exists for all of them: they are not interoperable. So there's a big kind of issue, big challenge that we think that we have some kind of like a solution for that. Let's see if that's the case. I'm ARman Atoyan, or ARman Atoyan, so that's a perfect name to be in this industry. That's a great icebreaker in every event. And I've been in the space for a quite long time. So my first AWE been 2015. So we've been here first time back then. And that time we can only kind of like a dream to have our products to be finalists at the OGI or being a speaker here. So, but as you can see, we made it. So let's see what is the seamless AR content creation could be. You can see the music was also from ARman Atoyan, was a famous Armenian composer. So to me, seamless creation means that somebody who wants to create such an experience doesn't need to have technical skills. They should be able sort of to create such an experience without any coding skills, without any technical skills, just like very easily. Let's see if it could be the case or it could be the possible. But I imagine that that's where we have to head, where the creators, where the artists, teachers, musicians, people from museums, they should be able to create this very easily. So just to give kind of like a background, then to kind of walk us through, we have created the ARLOOPA app and we are continue working on this about 10 years. The app is available in many languages. We have more than 2,000 AR experiences in the app, and it has all sort of AR functionality that you can imagine. By the way, it was the finalist yesterday at the OGI. We didn't win it, but we are still proud that we get that far. So it has marker-based or image tracking. So every image could be like uploaded to our cloud and can be tracked. We have a surface tracking. We have a location-based AR. And we have also geospatial AR thanks to Immersal friends and Google's geospatial face tracking. So it's all functionality under one hood, under one platform. And till to now, we get about 10 million organic install base without user acquisition, fully organic. That didn't happen overnight. That was happening last 10 years. The biggest growth we had during the COVID time, by the way, where the teachers been looking for some kind of like a tools that can help them to create interactive lessons, and they find us. And till to now, they are using and we are listening their feedback and improving and adding new features that can help them. The same happened with the artists. Artists are using our platform a lot. They are creating interactive installations. They are creating interactive experiences, and we are continuously helping them. So let's move on. The biggest bottlenecks that I see on the content creation side, the AR creation side, the first one is a high cost for the 3D production, 3D content creation. The second is that still requires a lot of technical expertise. There are not that much easy to use platforms. And the people who don't have the coding skills, they are still finding difficult all the existing tools to utilize. Even there are great tools. And another big problem that I see is coming is a device compatibility, as I mentioned earlier. Another way of looking to this, we can see that it's very fragmented. We have all these great platforms, but they are like separate ecosystems. They are separate worlds. So Snap is building their own empire. The Apple Vision Pro is a different story. And if you are not like really able to code all these platforms, you will run into the trouble. So we see that there is a file compatibility, and the next topic is going to be exactly about that. So I suggest you to stay for the next session as well. And another big problem that we see, it takes a lot of time to publish the apps on the multiple platforms. So what we see as a solution, we see that the content creation should be AI-based, so it will dramatically decrease the cost on the content creation side. We see that the platform should be no-code, so that everyone can start using it without technical skills. The content should be managed in a cloud-based. Everything should be on a one cloud, not on a different clouds, as we are using different platforms. And there should be one app for all the devices. And we believe the ARLOOPA Studio can become that tool to help them. So this was another finalist. Here the first time we lost the prize Audio Award to Pencil. Here we lost the competition to the Snap. So the ARLOOPA Studio is a no-code platform that enables to create all kind of AR experiences that I showed earlier. So you are able technically to do all of them without technical skills. Let me just show you a video to see how we are envisioning this. So you are able to create the type of the AR. Then you are able to port your assets either from Sketchfab or upload all kind of 3D assets. We will do the conversion on the site. So you are getting web browser-based view. So you don't need to install any apps on your PC or Mac. By the publishing, you are instantly getting it working within the ARLOOPA app on the MetaQuest. Mobile apps, you can publish it on the web, and also upcoming glasses. So it means we are doing the work behind to support all those platforms. But for you as a creator, you create just on a web platform without any coding skills. It's easy to use, but end of the day, your experience works cross-platform, cross-device. And we believe that's how it should be done. So the people will not worry about the different platforms, different hardware, because end of the day, they want to create and they want to have their creations alive. They don't care about all the technical difficulties, cross-platform interoperability, etc. This is the kind of like a roadmap that we have already. The app is going to be launched soon on the MetaQuest. I have it with me. If someone wants to try, feel free to ask me about it. The Vision Pro is coming. AI integrations are on the way. I will show later on the slides what kind of AI integrations we do. And we are planning to support the X-Real spectacles, hopefully, and the Samsung XR, of course. Yesterday we had a very nice conversation with the Unity and also the Google team, and we see that it's possible. And you see also our commitment. So till to 2056, whatever is coming, we're going to support it with the ARLOOPA app, so the content will be available and can work everywhere. So this is the kind of vision we have. We see that the app should be supported on all the platforms, so the creator's content will work seamlessly everywhere where we are having the ARLOOPA app. So this type of content previously, like this type of 3D model with the animation was taking about like 2-3 months to develop. Now with help of the generative AIs, this process is going to be really, really easy. And with that particular experience, we have integration with the 11 Labs. So we created synthesized voice of the William Saroyan, so you can have a conversation with him and like hear his original voice. And for the other experiences, we have used the Meshi and Kling AI, and we are already integrating them into the studio. So if someone wants to try this experience, like have a conversation with the AI, and this is the thing that we want the creators also be able to do. So if you have your own character, 3D object, you can upload to our system and connect it with the AI, give some kind of knowledge base, and your avatar can work, again, cross-platform. this is another example. Like this takes 4 weeks to create this kind of animation on an existing artwork, on an existing painting that like a team is able to do about like 4 weeks. On the right side, we will see the AI creation, like with help of AI, let's say, that takes about 1 week.
On the left, we can see a middle-aged man who is exploring the world around him.
The only thing left is to work, work, and work. True art will inevitably come to light, for the best and the brightest always lead the way, and no darkness can stop this process.
On the left, we can see a middle-aged man who is exploring the world around him.
The next integration that we already have in place, that's integration with the Meshi AI. If you didn't try it yet, I recommend to try it out. It's really started to make sense. It's really started to generate good quality 3D models. And we have already integrated this platform through their API inside of the ARLOOPA studio. We call it a Genie because it can make like your 3D wishes to come true. And with this, I want to finish and have some questions if you have any and have discussion. Thank you, everyone.
What have you found has been the best use case for augmented reality in this specific kind of scenario?
As I said earlier, we are targeting mostly non-technical people. So this is like no-code platform, mostly for like people who doesn't have the technical skills. The best use cases are made by the artists and educators who are creating some amazing experiences by having these tools with them. So they don't need any technical skills, but they are still producing like great experiences within the platform. I can say that most of our users currently, those are universities and schools, who are also started to teach the students to create the AR experiences. And it's amazing that when you can see like a 10-year-old kids are creating AR experiences and publishing it on the mobile. But imagine like how excited they will get once they are getting it onto the Quest, Vision Pro, or cross-platform. So that's we think like really impactful, where they are able to create without technical skills and in a very early stages. You have a question?
Hold on.
Thank you. Do you see ARLOOPA incorporating more technical sides, basically like turning into a plugin for maybe Unity or Unreal in the future to allow maybe more advanced creators to deploy to multiple platforms as well, to have this like easy compatibility?
Yes, absolutely. Currently we are about to open the Unity uploading as well. So within our plugin, they will be able to upload the Unity project, so it makes it a bit more advanced. And with that, we believe like we can go a little bit forward by letting the people to create the projects on the Unity and publish it again through our platform on a cross device. So that's definitely on the roadmap.
I'm so sorry, Woody. Does your platform have like a pipeline to different stores on AR platforms?
Stores? By stores, you mean?
Like Quest stores or?
Yes, that's the point. Like we will publish the app. It's ready. It's with me if you want to try after the session on the Quest. We're gonna publish it next month onto the Quest and Vision Pro. But again, it's all coming like you are building just a web-based studio, and all your content is getting automatically available through our ARLOOPA app within that platforms. And it's like you are just logging into your account on the Vision Pro or Meta Quest, and all your content is available cross-platform.
What kind of, if any, kind of analytics or user engagement data do you provide to creators?
Yeah, that's a great question. Thank you. So users can see all the experiences, like their creations, how many times they've been viewed, and the durations of the sessions. Of course, they can't see who was kind of like a viewer. but they are able to see full the analytics, like how many times it's been consumed, in which countries, that type of anonymized data. Thank you.
Could developers generate revenue by uploading their content to your platform?
That's a SaaS model. So the ARLOOPA Studio is a SaaS model. It's a software as a service. We have a different tiers, different packages. And by choosing the package, so we have for individuals, schools, universities, and for corporate enterprises. So by choosing a package, you are able to utilize that package under the platform is a SaaS, as I said. On the upside, however, the app also has the monetization. On the upside, there is a free content, so it's a freemium, but within the premium option, you are able to just get even more content. And in future, we're also gonna let the creators to monetize their content through the store, so they can create paid experiences and publish it with us.
Yeah, so with like the, AI being the new thing, is there any plans to generate or integrate any types of AI tools, whether that's like asset creation, I guess it could be motion capture, auto tagging, things like that?
Mm-hmm. Regarding to the 3D model generation, it's already there with the Meshi. We are planning to extend it. So the other platforms that I showed, like for the making the images, like converting images to the videos or text to videos, that is also going to come to the platform. Yeah, all kind of platforms that can help the creators to make better AR experiences, we are planning to integrate into our system. So end of the day, the goal is to let them to have like really seamless creation process. So they will not like go to 10 different tools in order to make their content, let's say, animated, or make a voiceover for their content. So they will be able, just like if they want to annotate their creation, they can just simply put there the text, and through 11 Labs API, they can create, let's say, audio annotation for their products. And with the Meshi we already talked, it's like either text to 3D or image to 3D, so they will be able to generate it. And yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you.
Anybody else?
From your experience, since you have quite a vast experience, you've been in the game since, pretty much when all of this, before it even became popular. Do you have any advice for any people that are maybe doing a startup or wanting to run a business in the AR industry that you've learned during your time doing it?
That's a good question. I think that's like really hard. I can just give you kind of like a sense that when we came here first time in 2015, or later on, like every 2 years we've been here, like many companies within the decent fundings are not exist anymore. So this is like a really, you have to have long-term commitment in order to really make it. So on our side, we've been thinking, when we've been starting, I was like communicating it with my team. I was saying like it's at least 10-year journey, because the market is not there, but our strategy should be to build some like a really good product, and when the time will come, and I believe now time is coming, by seeing all these like a great big companies investing a lot of money into the hardware and infrastructure, I see that now time is coming. So probably that whoever starts now at least need to know that they should keep building it at least for 5 years, because the market adoption is now really small. And advice, I don't want to say it advice, but I can say on our side how we like made it. We are not venture fund baked, so we are bootstrapped till to now, and I believe that's the only reason we still exist, because all these big venture funds invested a lot of money in the space, but the market was not there, and they've not been able to commercialize their products and to catch up with the level of the spending that they had. In our case, we try to always be like a small, lean, and always to commercialize whatever we are creating. If you will check our website, you will see many, many brands that used our platform. So we monetize it, I can say, from day one. And we always been thinking like to deliver the value that somebody will be happy to pay for the product or the services that we offer. And I believe that that was the strategy that like brings us to where we are.
Thank you so much for the great presentation. I do have a question regarding the web AR aspect. What have been the challenges of maybe developing your platform for mobile and established HMDs versus web? Because it's an evolving platform. And what do you see kind of potential of WebXR? Especially with the conversations happening in this year, but in general, in the way that you could overcome and expand accessibility of your product. Thank you.
The web AR was like really big competition for us when the 8-wall kind of like came to the scene. We've been seeing that like a lot of decline on our side because like a lot of people are preferring to have the app-less experiences. But we stick with the app. However, we support like web AR for certain kind of experiences to be published as a web AR experiences. But like quality-wise, we've been always thinking that within the app, we are able to achieve like really better graphics and the better experiences that on the web was not really possible. And we've been keep kind of like investing more into the mobile side, by believing that the mobile app could be ported into the glasses in future. So we can take all that sort of heritage that we have, all that libraries and all the experiences that we have created into the next platforms. But if we will check, if we'll compare us with the other web platforms, they don't have their own content libraries. So they created experiences for the marketing purposes or for some activations, but like it's rarely that you will go to Apple Vision Pro, open the browser, go to some link to open that experience. So that's why we've been more focused on the app side. We really didn't like jump to that web AR kind of train earlier of the day, but we believe that some of experiences need to have the web AR option, and in our platform we support that. But with the promise of the WebXR, it could be something that the cross-platform, or there are other developers who are creating now systems that within the vision to have it onto the glasses as well. So let's see. Currently, our focus mostly on Unity-based and onto the app side, not the web. Thank you.
I think this is our last question.
Where do you see the AR industry moving in the next 5 years, and like where do you see the most opportunity? How do you see it evolving?
Okay, thank you. I think we're gonna see a lot of AI integrations with XR because all the kind of experiences, they are gonna get way more smarter with help of the AI. If we are speaking about all the educational cases, if we are speaking all the enterprise cases, I believe the next few years is definitely gonna be powering XR with the AI. So till to now, it was like some sort of like a, let's say, static space because the content was created and it was kind of like a once. But if I will back to my initial video that I showed with the music, I can easily see that like that animation can be changing or adopting depending on like which composition you want to have animated, let's say, on the wall. So it can get sort of like a smarter, it can adopt to the user. And this is, I think, one of the way that one of the direction we're gonna see. The AR content is gonna, what I'm calling smart, is gonna be adopt to the viewer. Like depending on your age or depending on your preferences, the same content, let's say the avatar in the museum, can talk about the different topics, depending you are a kid or adult or what brings you to the museum. If you are let's say, professional, then it can speak professional language.
Thanks for the questions, everyone.
Thank you.